Welcome to Pita. My name is Noor Rabbi, founder at Pita Mediterranean Street Food. Today, we're going to show you the Pita way. With our rapid growth and expansion, it's easy to take shortcuts. Let's get back to basics. Our build sheets will assist you in preparing the perfect product. Each location has a full set. If you do not, please reach out to corporate. Our first menu item is going to be the signature gyro. The most important thing in this process is to make sure that your pita bread is elastic enough to fold without breaking. So from the panini press, you put the pita bread, you put it down. You take about 1 ounce of tzatziki sauce to spread at the bottom. You grab your French fries, you season. You put 8 to 10 pieces on the base above the tzatziki sauce. You portion out 1.5 portions of gyro meat. The best way is to make sure that you keep your gyro meat in longer strips. It creates a better looking, more fuller sandwich. You lay it out on top. The folding technique is the most important part. You want to come in at about 40% to halfway of your pita bread to make sure that you get the open effect of the pita. So you take it, you grab your 2 fingers, you bring the pita bread this way, you clamp it and you fold it 3 times, grab the back, fold it again, and twist it in. The idea is to open face pita. Once you're done with that, you grab a scoop of tzatziki sauce, you put it on top, you garnish with a little bit of parsley, and you plate. Remember, presentation is key at pita. However it looks on the menu, it needs to be presented to the customer. Once you plate it, your pita bread should hold properly without breaking. You portion out a portion of your French fries in your portion control methods, and you prop it on the plate. This is how we should present a signature gyro to the customer. Now we are going to show you the chicken signature gyro. Very similar to the signature gyro, except it's going to have with chicken. You're going to make sure that your bread is fully cooked and elastic for you to fold without breaking. You're going to take about 1/2 ounce to 1 ounce of tzatziki sauce spread at the bottom, 8 to 10 French fries at the base of the sandwich. Put it like so. 5 ounce portion of your chicken. Make sure you place it like so. You're going to take, again, the folding technique is super important to keep that face of the pita open. So you want to go about 40% to halfway of the pita bread, fold it, interlock it, twist it, and then you grab the back, fold it once, and then twice. And you have the perfect open pita. Make sure you put 1 ounce of tzatziki sauce on top. Garnish and plate. This particular sandwich is going to get a side of grilled veggies. So you're going to bring your veggies off the grill. You have to make sure that you season all the veggies at all times with our 3-in-1 mix. Plating the veggies is really important. You want to give it that nice Lastly, you garnish the veggies with a little bit of parsley. This is how you present a gyro or a signature with veggies. We also offer the signature mix, which is half chicken and half gyro. It's very similar to the build process of the original signature. You're just portioning the proteins in half. Again, you're going to present it just like so, except it's going to be called the mix. You'll get this variation in other pitas as well, so be cautious. Now we're going to introduce you to the traditional gyro, our most popular menu item at Pita. So we're going to begin with the pita bread, 7-inch pita bread. Make sure that it's elastic and ready to fold without breaking, okay? Your test when you take it off the pita press is to go like this. Make sure there's no breakage in the pita. Place the pita on a folded foil. Take about 1/2 ounce of tzatziki sauce, spread it at the base. You're going to take a pinch of shredded lettuce, place it at the bottom. A pinch of our mixed onions, place it on top. And about 2 to 3 ounces of diced tomatoes, incorporate onto the pita. Once you have your veggie base in place, you're going to take your portion out gyro meat and you're going to place it on top of the veggies. Again, make sure that your gyro meat is nice and thin. Do not chop it up. Try to keep it as long. The folding process is very similar to the other signature pitas. You want to make sure you go about 40% of the way so that you get that open effect. You fold it, grab it from both sides, twist 3 times, grab the back end, pinch once, pinch one more time to fold over. This is your idea of how you're supposed to build the pita. You take 1 ounce of the tzatziki sauce, place it on top, and you garnish it with parsley and tomato. We're going to plate this with a side of French fries. Again, make sure that you use your portion scoop methods for the French fries, which each and every one of you have at the store level. You portion out the French fries. So we're going to introduce you now to the second most popular item on our menu, the chicken gyro. You're going to make sure that you pull the pita bread, make sure it's elastic enough, and bend it without breaking. Place it on a half folded foil sheet. Take half an ounce of tzatziki sauce, spread it only in the middle. A pinch of your lettuce, shredded lettuce. A pinch of the onions. 2 to 3 ounces of diced tomatoes. Then you're going to take your chicken, 5-ounce portion, place it on top. Process, you're going to go about 40% of the way, fold it in the middle, pinch it 3 times, create the lock, take the back, pinch it forward, pinch it twice, pull the pita. You see the open effect? This is exactly what we want every single pita to look. Put about 1 ounce of tzatziki sauce on top, and the chicken gyro gets the garnish of the parsley and the diced tomatoes. We are going to plate it with a side of seasoned rice today. So our seasoned rice is a 10-ounce portion. Every single location should have the 10-ounce portion cup or scoop. You want to pull it from the rice cooker. It's a seasoned blend with our white long grain rice, vegetable bouillon, and a little bit of butter and carrots. So place it on the plate like so. Our rice gets a garnish of a little bit of parsley and a couple diced tomatoes on top. And this is going to be your presentation for the gyro with side of rice, just like so. Moving on. So the gyro, our most popular sandwich comes as a mixed version now. So half chicken, half gyro. You're going to take half portion of the gyro meat, half portion of the chicken, and build it the same process you build the traditional gyro and chicken gyro. Very similar like so, but it's going to be called the mix. Moving on to our chicken shawarma pita. Again, make sure that you're pulling the pita bread off the pita press and it's elastic so that you're able to fold it without breaking. Place it on the foil sheet. Of garlic spread. Place it on the pita and spread it down the middle like so. Take a pinch of your shredded lettuce. Spread it out. Pinch of our shawarma onions. About 2 ounces of the diced tomatoes. With the chicken shawarma, you're going to do a pinch of our pickles, our shredded pickles. This is part of us making it traditional. Once you place the veggies, you're going to take your 5-ounce portion of chicken, place it. Then you drizzle the signature tahini sauce on top. And when you drizzle the tahini sauce, you want to give it that nice drizzle on top. About, I would say, no more than 1 ounce. The folding process is very similar to the other pitas. Go about 40% of the way. Pinch up, fold once, twice, 3 times to lock it. Take the back, fold once, and then twice to lock it. This is how you're going to serve the chicken shawarma. Now, you're going to place the garnish of the parsley, a little bit of tomato, and then you're going to plate it like so on a plate. This particular sandwich, a customer can option to do any of our sides. We're going to introduce it with the hummus. So this is our traditional hummus. Make sure that you place the parsley in one side, paprika on top, put it like so. Take 1 pita bread, cut the pita into 1/8, so cut it in half. Cut it down the middle, again down the middle, one more time. Place the pita in a nice organized fashion on the plate like so that it's presented to the customer. This is our chicken shawarma with a side of hummus and pita bread. Now we're going to do our steak shawarma pita. Again, make sure you pull the pita bread. Make sure that it's elastic, it doesn't break. Place the pita bread on the foil. Take a ½ ounce of garlic spread it down the middle. A pinch of our shredded lettuce. A pinch of our shawarma onions. About 2 ounces of our diced tomatoes. Again, shredded pickles on top. We're going to place our 4-ounce portion of steak shawarma on the pita. Again, take the traditional tahini sauce, drizzle it on top. Fold at 40% of the way. Close it, pinch 3 times, once, twice, 3 to lock it. Take the back, pinch once over, second time. Just like so. Make sure you garnish parsley, tomato. Take the plate, plate it on the plate for our steak shawarma. This specific sandwich, we're going to option to give it a baba ganoush, which is our smoked grilled eggplant. You put the parsley on top and you a little bit of paprika. Remember, every Meza spread comes with a pita bread, okay guys, for a side option. So cut down the middle, cut it in half. One more time. This will be called an 8 count. Place it on the plate like so, and serve it. Moving on to our infamous falafel. Some of the locations have the ice cream scooper, some of them have the traditional scooper method. We optioned this one for you guys because it's a little bit more simplified than the use the traditional. If you use the ice cream scooper, make sure you take it, squeeze on the side of the tub, pull it out, and dispense it into the fryer closer enough to the oil as possible. If you want to use the traditional method, you are going to hold the unit like this and push it down. Take your little butter knife, scoop, and create a dome shape onto the falafel. Like so. And then you're going to drop it into the fryer. We're going to move on to our falafel pita. Once you put the pita bread in the pita press, make sure that's elastic, drop it on the foil. This is what's going to be your falafel. It's going to look like so. So about 2.5 to 3 minutes based on your fryer. You're going to make 3 falafel balls. So first thing you're going to do is take the shredded lettuce, place it on the bottom, about 1.5 to 2 ounces of diced tomatoes. You're going to take your falafel balls, make sure that you are pinching them and crushing them, like so. Spread it out evenly over the pita. Next we're going to add our traditional tahini sauce. So about 1.5 ounces of the sauce, because we want to give the falafel a little bit more of the moist taste than a dry taste. Now we're going to add our pickles, shredded pickles on top. Garnish it off with our pickled turnips. Make sure that you fold 30% of the way. Again, fold 3 pinches, 1 pinch in the back, and then fold it one more time to lock it in place. This is going to be our falafel, garnished with a little bit of parsley and diced tomatoes. So this specific sandwich, we're going to option it for an upcharge of a Greek salad. So our side Greek salad will come on a so. You're going to do about half a handful of our harvest blend mix, 2 grape tomatoes, 2 Kamada olives, 3 pieces of pepperoncini, and about 6 pieces of cucumbers with some purple onion on top. You're going to take a pinch of feta cheese and sprinkle it on top of that. Serve it with your pita Greek dressing, and this is the falafel pita way. Now we're going to show you how to do the spicy falafel. Very similar to our original falafel. You're going to make sure the pita bread is nice and elastic. Drop it on the plate, on your foil sheets. Pinch of lettuce, 1.5 to 2 ounces of the diced tomatoes. Take your falafel, you've been cooking for about 2.5 to 3 minutes, to crush them. Spread it out over the pita, front to back. Take your traditional tahini sauce, drizzle it. And you can go heavy on this because, again, we want to make sure the falafel stays moist. Grab a pinch of your pickled, put it on top. Pickled turnips. And what makes this spicy for us, our traditional, our in-house shata sauce. So this is very spicy, so drizzle it right over the falafel. There we go. Fold it 40% of the way. Pinch it 3 times to lock it, back once, and then lock it one more time. We're going to plate this one. Do a pinch of garnish, parsley, and tomato. Plate this one like so. And then we're going to serve this one with our sriracha hummus. Make sure that you give them the side of sriracha hummus. With every side, we give pita bread for the meza spreads. So cut it into 8s. Place it nicely on the plate. And serve. Traditional hummus. Traditional falafel, spicy falafel with a side Greek salad and spicy hummus. Moving on to our chicken kebab pita. Again, make sure the pita is nice and sit on the plate. You are going to take about a ½ ounce of garlic, spread it in the middle, pinch of lettuce, our shawarma onion mix, about 1.5 ounces of diced tomatoes, handful of pickles, 4 cubes. The way you want to cook the tawuk is always put the chunks on the flat top, place the dome over it, sprinkle a little water. It gives it that nice tender taste. Make sure that you chop them up for the sandwich. Place them on top like so. Now we fold the pita 40% of the way. 3 pinches, lock it into place. 2 pinches, lock it into place. Now we are going to plate this one with grilled veggies. Garnish, parsley, tomato, plate. Take your grilled veggies, season them generously. Place them on the plate like so. Garnish the veggies. Tawuk, chicken kebab, pita. Moving on to our spicy chicken kebab. Make sure your pita is nice and elastic. Bend it so it doesn't break. You're going to start with about ½ ounce of the garlic sauce at the base. A pinch of lettuce. Our churro mix onions. About 1.5 ounces of diced tomatoes. Our pickles, diced pickles, shredded pickles. 4 ounces of the chicken kebab. Make sure that you put it on the grill, cook it, put the dome on top, and spray a little water every minute. Should be about 4 to 5 minute cook time. Chop it up into smaller pieces for the pita, and place it like so. To fold it 40% of the way, pinch 3 times to lock it into place. Once in the back, second time over. Now we're going to plate this one with our seasoned rice. Make sure you garnish the pita like so. Take your 10-ounce portion of rice, place it on top, create that dome rice version. Garnish with a little bit of parsley and tomato. This is your spicy, drizzle it on top, and like so. All right, moving on to our salmon pita. Make sure the bread is nice and hot and elastic. Take a ½ ounce of garlic, spread it at the base of the pita. About a handful of, or a pinch of lettuce, press it on top. 1½ ounces of diced tomatoes. Place it like so. The salmon you're going to cook on the flat top. Make sure you put olive oil as the base. Place the salmon on top. Put the salmon rub on top of that and place the dome lid on top so that it expedites the cooking process. Make sure that you cut the salmon fillet in half so that once you flip it over, take it off the grill, place it on your pita, get the side of drizzle of tahini sauce on top, about an ounce or so. Pinch it 40% of the way. Make sure that it's an open face. Take the back end, pinch it twice, lock it into place. This particular pita we're going to do with a side of French fries, let's say. Garnish it with a little bit of parsley, a little bit of tomato. Place it on the pita bread. Take your French fries, make sure you season, always season. Toss. Use your portion scoop methods to portion out the fries. Place it like so. This is your salmon pita. Moving on to our grilled shrimp. So make sure the pita bread is nice and elastic, warm, bend it over so it doesn't break. You're going to do a ½ ounce of the garlic spread at the bottom. Pinch or a handful of the lettuce. 1½ ounces of the diced tomatoes. Beautiful purple or red onion. Take your shrimp. Make sure you take the tails off. Place 5 pieces on the pita. Drizzle it with our traditional tahini sauce. The shrimp pita comes with sriracha. Drizzle that on top. Fold it 40% of the way. 3 pinches, 2 in the rear to lock it. Garnish it with a little bit of parsley and tomato. And you're going to plate it like so. This one is going to get our cilantro hummus as a side option. So make sure you place the 3-ounce container of hummus. Also gets an 8 cut of pita bread. Cut it halfway. 8 cut. Place it on the plate like so. Our shrimp pita with cilantro hummus. For our salmon pita, we're going to make sure that we put a couple lemon wedges on there on top so that the customer can squeeze it on there. For our shrimp pita, we're going to make sure that we put a lime wedge on top for the customer so that you can put it like so. We're moving on to our platter version of the menus. We are going to show you how to create the platters. All platters come with 2 sides, okay? So please make sure that you option 2 sides to the customer. First thing you want to do with the platter is place it on the line. Full of lettuce will go as the base for the Euro platter. And the chicken Euro platter are going to be built the same exact way, okay? Handful of lettuce. 1 pita bread cut into 4s. You're going to place that on the plate like so. This particular platter, we're going to option it with Greek fries and rice. So take your 10-ounce portion of rice, place it on the plate. Take your Greek fries, season them. Use the portion control method that you have at the store level. Take the tahini sauce, drizzle it on top of the fries. Now this acts like the binding agent for the feta. So make sure you do the fries, the tahini sauce, then the feta. So on the feta you want to do about an ounce for a side, 1.5 ounces of crumbled feta. Make sure that you garnish the rice and the Greek fries. So the rice will get parsley and tomatoes. The Greek fries will get just parsley. Take your 8-ounce portion of protein. On the platters, you get 8 ounces. This has already been measured up. So you're going to place it like so. Again, the Euro meat, make sure you're doing long, thin strips. Make sure that you dome it up so it looks ample on the plate. You're going to take about 1.5 ounces of tzatziki sauce and Put it right on top of the gyro. Garnish with a little bit of parsley and tomato. And this is your gyro platter with Greek fries and rice. Moving on. So the gyro platter can come as a chicken only option instead of the gyro meat, or you can do a mixed version. So you're going to build it the same way with your 2 sides, your 4 cup of pita bread, but instead of the gyro meat, you're going to portion 8 ounces of chicken, garnish it with a tzatziki sauce, parsley, and tomato. And if they do a mixed platter, you're going to do half of gyro meat, half of chicken, so 4 ounces of each, and portion it on the plate. So just like so, gyro, chicken, and a mix. So we're moving on to our chicken shawarma platter. You can have this as a chicken option or a steak option. I'm going to show you how to build it from the beginning. Take your handful of lettuce, place it on one side. Take your pita bread, cut it into 4s. Every platter, remember, gets 4 cut. Place it on the plate like so. We're going to option this one with the rice. So make sure you plate your rice like so. And French fries. Drop the fries. Season generously. Use your portion control methods to measure out the fries. Place them on the plate like so. Take your chicken shawarma. Remember, the platter will have 8 ounces of protein for the chicken or the steak option. So we already measured this one. Place it on top. Make sure that you portion everything on there. Make it like into a dome. Take your traditional tahini sauce. Drizzle it on top like so. Be a little bit generous. Garnish it with a little bit of parsley. Garnish the rice with a little bit of parsley. Tomato on top of the chicken shawarma, as well on top of the rice. And this is your chicken shawarma platter, which comes with rice, French fries as an option, chicken shawarma. And if you want to make it spicy, you have the option. Drizzle it on top like so. So remember, chicken shawarma, steak shawarma will all be served the same way with 2 sides. So moving on to our chicken kebab platters. So this one you can have as 2 versions, as a regular and spicy. We optioned this one with a side salad. You always want to build the side salad first, so you have the room to build the rest of the plate around it. Don't forget, the side salad will come with 2 grape tomatoes, 2 Kamado olives, 3 pieces of pepperoni, and a pinch of red onion, pinch about 1.5 ounces or 1 ounce of feta cheese crumbled, and 6 half moons of cucumbers, as well as your pita Greek dressing. So you want to place it on top. Make sure that you do your 4 cut for your platter. Have that placed right here. This specific platter is going to come with the Greek salad and a side of baba ganoush, which we've already built. Remember to take your handful of lettuce, build it as the base for your chicken kebabs. The chicken kebab will come with a total of 8 pieces. So it's about 1 ounce a piece, 4 ounces per skewer or 2 skewers. You want to make sure that you cook it on the grill or the flat top. Cook it on the flat top, place it on the flat top, put the dome lid on top, and then spray a little bit of water so it creates a steam effect. So for this particular one, we did it off the skewer. We're going to place all our, like so, like almost like a kebab. And we are going to garnish it with a little bit of parsley and a little bit of tomato. And this is your chicken kebab platter. Now, if a customer wants it spicy, remember to take our special shata sauce, drizzle it on top, and re-garnish a little bit more. And this is your spicy chicken kebab platter. So, moving on to our falafel platter. So we're going to do the base of the falafel, which is the lettuce. This one comes with 2 sides, just like every other platter does. So on this one, we're going to do the rice, an option, with the grilled veggies. So make sure once you grill your veggies, you season them properly with the 3-in-1 spice. Place them on the plate like so. Always zucchini first, followed by 2 pieces of zucchini, followed by 3 pieces of carrots on every single side option. Always 2 zucchini and 3 carrots. Garnish your rice with a little bit of parsley and tomato. You're going to take your 4 falafel balls. So every platter has 4 falafel balls or patties. Place them on the plate like so. First thing you want to do, put an ample amount of tahini on top of the falafel, so be generous. Then you're going to take your shredded pickles and you're going to garnish each patty or ball with pickles. As well as pickled turnips on top of the pickles to give it that nice flavor and color. Come back with the tahini sauce on top. Garnish with a little bit of parsley and tomato. Make sure you do your 4 cut for your platter. This is a falafel platter. Now, if they want a spicy version of the falafel platter, make sure you take our traditional shatta sauce, drizzle it right on top of the falafel like so. And this is spicy and traditional falafel platter. Moving on to our seafood options. So on seafood we have 2 different variations. We have a salmon and then we have a grilled shrimp. So what we're going to start off with is the salmon platter. Again, put your base of the lettuce for the salmon to house on. 4 cut of pita bread. This specific platter we're going to option it with the traditional hummus and our grilled seasoned veggies. Remember, you get 2 zucchini and 3 carrots for every veggie order, okay? I'll place them like so. Take your grilled salmon. So 2 fillets on the flat top. You do not have to cut this one in the middle. Make sure you put the oil on the grill. Place the salmon rub, put the dome on top so it cooks a lot faster. Flip it every 2 minutes, make sure it's ready to go. Take your salmon fillets, place 2 of them on top like so. Take the traditional tahini sauce, drizzle on top. Garnish with a little bit of parsley for this and a little bit of tomato. And make sure that you give them lemon wedges or lemon slices for their seafood platter like so. And if they want to option spicy, you have our shatta sauce to drizzle right on top. So this is your salmon platter with grilled veggies and a side of hummus. Alright, we're going to move on to our grilled shrimp platter. So this one we optioned with the Greek salad and we're going to do Greek fries as well. First thing you want to do is build your Greek salad. 2 olives, 2 grape tomatoes, about 6 wedges of half moons of cucumbers, 3 pieces of pepperoni, and a pinch of onion, and as well as a little bit of feta on top, crumbled feta, like so. We are going to go ahead and build our fries as well because these 2 options take a lot on the plate. So we're going to do the Greek fries and the salad first. Drizzle the Greek fries with tahini. Make sure you do crumbled feta on top. Garnish with a little bit of that. Now to build the salmon, you got to do, the shrimp, I'm sorry, do the bed of lettuce. You take your 2 grilled skewers of shrimp, place them on the platter like so. Make sure you leave them on the skewer. Take your traditional tahini sauce and drizzle on top. Garnish it with a little bit of parsley, tomato. Take your 4 cup pita bread. Remember, every platter comes with 4 pieces of pita bread. And this is going to be a shrimp platter with Greek fries and a Greek salad with that. If the customer would like the option of spicy, make sure you do the shatta sauce, drizzle it on top. Shrimp platter. For the shrimp platter, make sure that you give the customer a lime wedge on top as well so that they can squeeze it on to enjoy their shrimp platter. Alright, so we're going to move on to our bowls, our bowl version. So I'm going to do all of them for you at one time and then build each one at the same time. So every bowl is going to have a 10-ounce portion of the seasoned rice. So you're going to take your bowl, place the rice, dump it over like so. Set it off to the side. First bowl that we're going to make is going to be the gyro. So you'll do the bed of rice. You do a handful of lettuce, about 1.5 ounces of the diced tomatoes, pinch of our shawarma onions, Remember, 5 ounces of the gyro meat. Keep them in long strips. And you're going to garnish it with about 1 to 1.5 ounces of tzatziki sauce. Garnish that with a little bit of parsley and tomato. And this is your first bowl, which is the chicken with the traditional gyro. You absent the chicken is built the same way with the rice, lettuce, tomato, onion, but then your 5-ounce portions of chicken on top with the tzatziki sauce. Now we're going to move on to the chicken shawarma bowl. 10 ounces of rice. You're going to come in with a handful of lettuce, shawarma onions, 1.5 ounces of the diced tomatoes. Come in with 5 ounces of chicken, pickles. All shawarma come with pickles, shredded pickles, traditional tahini sauce drip. Garnish it with parsley and tomato. Now, this version comes in chicken and or steak, so built the same way. Rice, lettuce, tomato, onions, steak, pickles, tahini drizzle, and the garnish. That builds the chicken steak shawarma as your option. Next thing we're going to do is the seafood or grilled shrimp bowl. So you are going to take the 10 ounces of rice, handful of lettuce, 1.5 ounces of the diced tomatoes, where your tail off shrimp, 5 in total. Place them nicely into the bowl. Drizzle the tahini sauce on top. And don't forget your lime wedge. Garnish. This is your shrimp bowl. If they want it spicy, please make sure to add the shawarma sauce. And now we are going to come in and finally do the falafel bowl. So falafel bowl, very similar to everything else. You're going to do 10 ounces of rice. Take your lettuce, handful of lettuce, about 1.5 ounces of the diced tomatoes. 3 falafel balls or 3 falafel patties will go on your falafel bowl. Remember, first thing you do after you put the falafel balls or patties down is a hefty portion of the tahini sauce. We want to make sure that it's nice and juicy. Come in with the pickles, shredded pickles on each one, followed by the pickled turnips to give it that nice tangy flavor and color. Finish it off with some tahini sauce. Garnish parsley, garnish tomato, and that's your falafel bowl. If they want the spicy version, you just come in, add the shawarma sauce on top. That creates the falafel spicy bowl. So to come back, chicken or steak shawarmas, falafel, traditional or spicy, and then your seafood, you can option the shrimp or the salmon as well. Don't forget the lime wedge, don't forget the lemon wedge for the salmon. That is your bowls. We're moving on to our salads. Now we're going to start off with the base, which is the harvest blend. Our first salad is going to be the Greek salad. We're going to do about a quart of the harvest blend. Now harvest blend is a very fluffy salad mix, so a little goes a long way. So please make sure that you don't overfill the plate, because again, the little goes a long way. So base is going to be the harvest blend mix. We are going to do 4 tomatoes only on every salad, 5 pieces of Kamata olives. If you want to count the cucumbers, you want to do 12 pieces of cucumbers of half moons. Spread it around the plate like so, and a pinch of the red onion, purple onion on top. We'll do a handful of pepperoncini in the corner. Your pita Greek dressing on one side. You'll come in with the feta. So you want to do about a ounce and a half or 2 ounces of feta. Place it off to the side. Then you want to come in and garnish with a little bit of parsley. This is going to be the Greek salad. You will use this salad for all the Euro salads as well, so it's the same base for this and as well as the seafood salad. We're going to carry the Greek salad over to our Euro salad and our chicken Euro salad. So the options here you have is the same base as the Greek salad with your harvest blend mix, about 12 half moons of cucumber, a handful or pinch of red onion, purple onion, 4 grape tomatoes, 5 to 6 cups depending on the size, a handful of the pepperoncini pre-sliced, about 1.5 ounces of feta cheese, our pita Greek dressing, and then you're going to portion out 5 ounces of the. Remember to keep it in long strips on top like so. You want to put about 1.5 ounces of the tzatziki sauce on top of the Euro meat or on top of the chicken Euro salad. Garnish it with a little bit of parsley, some diced tomatoes to give it that beautiful color. And this is what a Euro salad will look like. And very similar if they're going to do a chicken Euro salad, all you're doing is replacing the Euro meat with our awesome chicken on top. So perfect, enjoy. Moving on to our seafood salads. Again, the same base as the Greek salad. They're all going to have, between the Euro, the chicken Euro, the seafood salad, and the Greek salad, are always going to have the same base. Your 4 grape tomatoes, 5 to 6 Clamato olives based on size, a handful of the pre-cut pepperoncini, about 1.5 ounces of the feta, our awesome pita Greek dressing, our handful of purple onions or red onions, and about 12 half moons of the cucumbers. On this salad, that's going to be your original base. You're going to come in with the grilled shrimp, again 5 pieces, and you're going to come around and build like a little nice circle. Don't forget the lime wedge. Come in with the tahini sauce, drizzle it on top. Garnish it with a little bit of parsley and diced tomatoes. And this gives you our seafood salad. You can option it with the shrimp or you can option it with the salmon. The proteins are built the same way. So now we're going to do the falafel salad. The base of the falafel salad is much different than the other salads. So we're going to do about, I would say, 1 quart of your harvest blend. Remember, a little bit goes a long way. It's a very fluffy salad mix. So you're going to do the harvest blend. You want to do about 12 half moons of the sliced cucumbers. Spread it around the plate like so. Then you want to do 4 grape tomatoes. You can option to put them all on one side or spread it around the plate. We on one side. Do not crush the falafel. Make sure that you're building them like so on top of this. Come in with a hefty portion of the tahini sauce because that's really important for the falafel. And just like we build falafels, we do the shredded pickles on every single patty or ball. Then you come in and do our pickled turnips. On every single patty and ball. Finish it off with a little bit of tahini sauce. Garnish. And our special Greek dressing. That is how you build a falafel salad. Moving on to our Meza spreads. On this particular part of the video, I'm going to show you how to do the mini options as well as the regular Meza spread options. So we'll start by making every single one how it's supposed to be prepared, then we'll plate them afterward, okay? So your first one you're going to do is the garlic. So on the garlic, you want to put about 2 ounces of the garlic sauce and then just twirl it in there like that with your spoon. And no garnish goes on the garlic, okay? So that's going to be your garlic side. Next, we're going to do the baba ganoush. Again, about 3 ounces of the baba ganoush. The most important part, guys, is you take your spoon, you can place it down, but you want to create that little divot inside. Because once you do that, you come in with your parsley, which will go on one part of the plate of the dish, and then on top of it, you do a little bit of the paprika, and then followed by a small amount of olive oil. This is how we want to serve our mini baba. Moving on to the sriracha hummus. Again, you want to do about 2.5 to 3 ounces of that in there. Come in, create same thing. Parsley on one side, paprika right on top of the parsley as a garnish, olive oil right on top. This is how we want to serve our sriracha hummus. Moving on to our traditional hummus, you want to come in about 2.5 to 3 ounces. Create the divot with the spoon. Parsley on one side only. Paprika right on top of the parsley. Olive oil. And that is how you do hummus. We're going to follow through with cilantro hummus. 2.5 to 3 ounces. Create the divot inside. Parsley on paprika right on top of the parsley. Olive oil. And that is our cilantro. Last but not least, the tzatziki sauce. This specific one for a side, or you're going to create a little divot and serve it like so. These are going to be your 6 options of meza spreads: garlic, baba ganoush, sriracha hummus, traditional hummus, cilantro hummus, and tzatziki sauce. We're going to carry on and do the large portions, or the large sides. So we'll move these to the side for you guys. So pay close attention here, because this specific part will get the pita bread as the side as well. So we will start with our traditional hummus. So this is an 8-ounce container. You're going to put about 6 ounces of hummus in each container. Drop it on the plate and twirl it. Let the spoon do the work. Create that divot. Very important. You put the only on one side, and the paprika right on top. Olive oil. And this is your traditional hummus. Next, we're going to do the baba ganoush. Again, 8-ounce container. You're going to put 6 ounces in there. We do not want to fill the plate all the way up, or the bowl all the way up, because then we can't close it and we can't create this indentation that we want in the middle. Baba ganoush, parsley on one side, paprika, olive oil. Drop it like. Next, sriracha hummus, 6 ounces. Create your indentation. Drop it in there. Parsley on one side. Paprika. Olive oil. Just like so. Next, cilantro hummus. Create the indentation. Side. Paprika. Olive oil. Just like so. Then, garlic side, you're going to put about 6 ounces. Again, you're going to create the indentation. This one does not get a garnish, okay? Like so. And finally, tzatziki sauce. Do 6 ounces, create the indentation, just like so, and place it here. So, for every order of meza spread, on the large meza spread, you are going to do 2 8-counts. So 2 pieces of pita bread, drop them, make sure that they're nice and fluffy and warm. Cut it down the middle, take the other 2, stack them on top. And all you're going to do is half again, half one more time, half. Now, presentation is key, guys. You want to build around the meza spread. So let's take our traditional hummus and you place it like so. So when you take it to the customer, this is how they're going to see their plate. Okay? So every meza spread will get 2 pieces of pita. Unless they option to purchase more, you're always going to put 2 pieces of meza spread. So make sure to follow this through. We want every single meza spread to look like this. We don't want the parsley and the paprika to go around. We want it to be on one side only, okay? So enjoy. To feed off the meza spreads and some of the side options that we have, customers might option to get our pita shata sauce in pre-made cups that we do for you guys, as well as the Greek dressing in pre-made cups, and our tzatziki sauce that goes in every to-go container when customers have to go. So if a customer does come into the restaurant and we don't have these in-house, we might have ran out, you want to option the 2-ounce container to do the shata sauce as their side, as well as a 2-ounce container to do the tzatziki sauce as a side if we don't have them, have the pre-made versions in stock, okay? So if a customer would like to order a large hot shata sauce, you're going to fill it up with about 6 ounces of the shata. Again, this is really spicy, so this is going to be a little bit more. 6 ounces of the shata sauce, and you're going to serve it with a lid and send it out. So again, our pre-made Greek dressing, our pre-made shata, and our tzatziki sauce. And if you run out of that product, make sure you use the 2-ounce cups for the customers. Cool. All right, guys, we're going to move to our starters options. So here we're going to do for you the sauteed mushrooms, the fried cauliflower, and the falafel appetizer for you. So we're going to start off with these bowls. This is how we're going to serve them in-house or to go. Handful of lettuce is going to be your base for every single one, okay? So we're going to start with the cauliflower. So you're going to flash fry the cauliflower for about 45 seconds max. You want to come in with the 4-in-1 mix. Make sure you shake it about once, toss it twice, and then one last time, so that you're covering and coating all the. Place that cauliflower portion, which you're going to use your portion method that you have at the store, okay, like so. Come in with 2 lime slices, like so. Garnish with a little bit of parsley, side of tahini sauce. The tahini sauce gets a little bit of parsley and a little bit of tomato. So this is going to be your fried cauliflower, okay? Make sure this is how you're serving your dish. Make sure you're using the portion control methods for your cauliflower. Next, we're going to move on and show you how to do the saute. Your base is going to be this specific bowl. You're going to do a handful of lettuce at the bottom. Take your sauteed mushrooms. Take your 4-in-1. Do 1 sprinkle. Toss them. Another one. Toss them. And then one last time. And toss. What you're going to do is plate that. Make sure you use the portion control method as well for this one that you have at the store level. Put them right there, like so. Side of tahini sauce, and then your 2 lemon slices here. Garnish that as well as the tahini. A little bit of parsley, some diced tomato, and this is your sauteed mushrooms. Okay. Next, we're going to come through with the falafel base. Handful of lettuce. The falafel appetizer will have 5 falafels, so patties or balls. So you want to place it around the perimeter of the dish so they can all fit nice and evenly. Come in with your tahini sauce. Remember to be generous. And just like we build all the falafels, you're always going to start off with the pickles, shredded pickles, on every single one. And then come through with the pickled turnips on every single one. Top it off with a drizzle of tahini, garnish of parsley, and some tomato. And this is going to be your falafel appetizer, starter, mushroom starter, and cauliflower starter, all beautifully made. All right, everybody, we're coming off to the Greek fried section of the menu. So on the Greek fries, it's the same base for the Greek fries that it is for the loaded fries. So we'll build the Greek fries first, and then we'll show you how to do the loaded fries. So you're going to take your fries out of the fryer, 3-in-1 mix, shake it one time, toss it, shake it one more time, and then once more time. So take your portion control that you have at the store, make sure you're using it, plant that as the base of your Greek fries. Then again, tahini first, so it acts like the binding agent for the feta. About like so. Make sure that's crumbled, and you're gonna top it off with a little bit of garnish, and that is the amazing Greek fries. Okay, so from this base, you're gonna make the loaded fries. It's really, really simple. So what you're gonna do is take the Greek fries, 6-ounce portion of your Euro meat. Make sure it's nicely thin and in long strips. You're gonna place it like a mountain, almost like so. Garnish it with a little bit of parsley and tomato, and this is the beautiful loaded fries. All right, guys, we're coming closer to the end. We're gonna be doing the kids menu now. I'm gonna show everything at once. So we're gonna start with the Euro. So you're gonna do about a 1/2 ounce of tzatziki sandwich, a pinch of lettuce at the bottom, and a 1/2 portion, so about 2.5 ounces of the Euro meat. So all our kids meals or kids sandwiches get 1/2 portions. So if you're doing 5 for a traditional, you're going to do 2.5 ounces for this one. And the same is going to go with the chicken. You'll do 2.5 as well. So it's pretty simple. Pita bread, tzatziki sauce, lettuce, and a 1/2 portion of the meat. You wrap it just like we did before. 3 pinches lock, 2 pinches lock. Tap it off with about a 1/2 ounce of tzatziki sauce and a little bit of garnish. And this is going to be your kids' Euro or your kids' chicken Euro. I'm going to go ahead and put it on this plate for you. And we are going to option that off with 1/2 portion of the French fries, which is the portion message you have at the store, and you're going to fill it up halfway, and then top it off with their dessert option, which could be a cookie or animal crackers. And this is how you're going to serve the kids meal, and it comes with 1 drink as well. So this is our Euro option. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the kids cheese pita. So we open the foil. We cut the pita in half. We take the 2 slices of American cheese, white American cheese. We place them both on one side. We take the bread, we fold it over, bring that pita into the middle, and you can fold it like so. Take it to the panini press. Press it down for about 30 seconds to a minute max. It'll be ready. So while that's waiting, we're going to show you how to do the kids chicken bites. So with the chicken bites, we are going to take a 10-pound bag of the tawuk or chicken kebab chunks, and for every 10-pound bag, you're going to put 10 ounces of the dredge mix in there, and then you're going to mix it up and throw it in your under-counter cooler. So once you do that, you drop 5 pieces of chicken bites per order for every kids meal, and they're going to come out looking like so. So we'll replace the Euro here for the chicken bites. So you'll take 5 pieces and place them in there. And we do offer ranch and honey mustard at the store, so make sure that you give them as an option. And this is going to be your kids bites, chicken bites meal. So while we're waiting for that, I think our cheese pita is ready. So we're going to pull it out, unwrap the foil, cut it down the middle. We're going to pull the bites off for you guys just to show you how to plate it. Take 2 triangles, place them on top of each other like so, and serve it. So I've shown you how to do the chicken and Euro version, the chicken bites, as well as the cheese pita. This is all our kids menu options. All right, and to finish it off, my favorite part of the menu, our dessert options. So here we have, we're going to demonstrate the baklava cheesecake. So very simple. It's got walnuts in it. It is made in a factory that has that works with pistachio. So if somebody has a pistachio or walnut allergy, make sure that you inform them of that. It's a sponge cake bottom with cheesecake and walnuts, and then a baklava layer with honey and almond mixture on top. So this is our baklava, which we do 2 pieces per order. Again, made with walnuts. So if somebody has a nut allergy, it is also made in the pistachio factory where they work with pistachio. In case somebody has a pistachio allergy, we want to make sure that we inform them. So those are our options that we always put in our open door coolers. So make sure that we have them filled at all times. We do also carry cookies for our catering and for our guests that are in the coolers as well. So make sure that we option. The last thing we want to do is Nutella pita. Take a pita bread, make sure it's nice and flexible. First thing you want to do, because it makes a mess after you cut it in half, you want to place the foil sheet underneath. If you don't place the foil sheet underneath, you're going to get your white cutting board or whatever color cutting board that you have, you're going to get it very dirty. Take your nice cake spatula, I would say, mix the Nutella a little bit, and what you're going to do is put ounces of Nutella, 1 ounce almost on each side. And because you're spreading it on each side, you don't need to go too heavy because it's going to come together as one. So the bread is already warm. You're going to take it and you're going to fold it in half. You're going to cut down the middle. Push it on a plate like so. Place them on top of each other like this, and then the finishing piece is the powdered sugar, and you sprinkle it. And that is how you make the best dessert in the world, Nutella pita. Okay, we're going to show you how to do our family meal deal. This is something that customers have the option to order in-house or on the online. So this is going to be a 7-compartment tray. The first thing you're going to do in the middle is put about 2 to 3 ounces of tzatziki, the dip that's for the middle. Then you're going to take 2 pita breads, cut them into 8, so it gives you 16 pieces of pita bread. You're going to get 2 portions of rice, like so. You're going to get 2 portions of grilled veggies, so you want to plate the veggies on here. One Meza spread. So about 6 to 8 ounces. Make sure that you do the divot. Create the parsley, garnish, paprika, olive oil in the middle. Then the proteins, you're going to get a total of 4 proteins, or two proteins, two portions of each. So it's going to be 8 ounces of chicken on this specific dish. They can option to go all chicken. They can option to go all Euro meat. So the customer can base that decision on them. And then you can take the Euro meat and place it here, like so. Again, 2 portions of that. Come in, garnish the rice. And this is how you do the family meal deal. Alright guys, we're going to show you how to do a street wrap, which is a limited time offer that sometimes we still carry on in the store. Some customers do order it. It comes on the spinach herb bread tortilla type, and what you're doing is put it on the pita press for about 10 seconds. Make sure you put the foil down. First thing you're going to do is bring the cheese slices, pop them on the middle like so. Take about 5 ounces of the rice, put it in the middle. This one's going to be a chicken street wrap, so you'll put the chicken on top, and that's going to be 4 ounces of chicken. You will put our onions and about 1.5 ounces of the tomatoes. Then you're going to take both sides, fold it like so, bring the back forward, and then tuck it in and roll it up until you get a beautiful wrap. So what's going to happen is that you're going to roll it in the foil like so. Tuck the sides in. Cut it. And serve it with a side of tzatziki sauce or a side of garlic sauce. Like so. So for that, we have the falafel option, which is built just like the falafel pita, except you add rice to it. Okay, guys? So make sure that you have that option. So street wrap. And this wraps up our video. We want to appreciate you guys taking the time to view it with us. The quality and consistency of our product across the board is really important to us. We want to make sure that if a customer goes to store 1 or store 30 or store 50, they're getting the same product at every single location. And this is why we built this demo video for you guys to utilize it and use this as a tool for you guys. So cleanliness, customer service, quality, consistency, guys, please make sure that you keep pushing forward. We thank you for being on our team and welcome aboard.